Why do birthdays matter? Well, let me start off by saying that in the family that I grew up, birthdays weren't really celebrated much. My mother would force us to get a cake. She'd make my father go to Carvel sometimes and get a cake, but that was it. It was like a formality. And I've been thinking a lot about my childhood and growing up and reflecting on it. And I came to the realization that birthdays are really important for a child's self-esteem. So, and not only a child, but just anyone, friends, family, people you know who you should maybe be celebrating their birthday for them. There's a mindset that you wanna um, there's a mindset that you wanna follow, that you wanna adapt. That is that a birthday is a celebration of life. It's a celebration that that person is still alive, that they're with you in this life, in this universe, and you're happy that they're there. Um, so, though a lot of people say, hey, I'm old enough, birthdays don't matter, or every day should be celebrated um, because every day matters. You don't need a special day to do that. I think that mindset is disingenuous because just the way we are, our culture, uh, our biology, we're attracted to symbols of things, and we need symbols to sort of externalize and to store, to remember, to recall, and bring to mind, you know, thoughts and events and significant philosophies. So, just the idea that you should be celebrating someone's life, sure, you could say you do that every day, so a birthday doesn't matter. But the truth is that when you have a symbol, a specific day, and that symbol, of course, coincides with an actual event, that person's birth, it's much easier to actually act out the celebration. You know, to it's much easier uh, to follow that that kind of it's much easier to follow um, those kind of actions when you symbolize them with a special day. So I know there are those people who say birthdays don't matter and every day should be celebrated, but keep in mind that we all use symbols to make it easier for us to act out certain kinds of you know uh, philosophies or you know uh, disciplines that we want to follow, right? So this video is not supposed to be very long, but it's just been me thinking about what birthdays really mean and realizing that I did have, for a long time, I had a very low self-esteem and I didn't really have much respect for myself. And a large part of that stemmed from the fact that my family never really celebrated birthdays, never really got a gift. Um, Occasionally there was a cake, but that was a formality. Um, and it was like rigid material, like coldness, just to respect the symbol of like, oh, this is the day, so we get a cake, but no actual real emotion or care or expression that, hey, we're happy you're here, we're happy you're alive, we're happy you're with us on this journey. So I would suggest, if you're raising kids, if you just you have a lot of friends and you want to really show them that you care and that you respect them, that adapt the mindset that when it is their birthday, that you make sure they know that you're happy they're around and you're happier on this journey with them. It's a celebration of the fact that that person exists. That's the real meaning of a birthday. It's not just coincidental, the day that that person was born. It's not this austere kind of cold factual coincidence that, hey, it's the same day. It's more just that it's set to that day because you've got to choose some day to put it on, and it's really celebrating that person existing. It's not so much, I would say it's not so much celebrating that that person was born, but it's more celebrating that that person's here now with you. So reframing birthdays in this kind of mindset makes them more significant. I think I think that's a real underlying meaning. And sure, if that's not really what they were originally created for, or who knows, I did a little Googling, couldn't really find much, but regardless of the origin of the birthday or the culture and the norms surrounding it, I think it's a healthy attitude to take these holidays that, that we're sort of in our culture and are sort of going to be celebrated regardless, and give them a deeper meaning. Give them a meaning that, that give them a meaning, give them a theme that, blends with your deeper nature. We don't have to make these things trivial. We don't have to ignore them. We can make them serve us. So yeah, if you have kids, I would really suggest that you start looking at birthdays as a celebration of that person being around, and this will help give your kids self-confidence and respect for themselves, and to feel good that they're appreciated, that just the fact of them being is celebrated, rather than just looking at this is just a day that is part of our society's kind of cycle of what we do. We don't have to do that. We can really purpose these things for real significance and impact other people's lives that we're intertwined with. So hope that is insightful. Let me know what you think. How do you celebrate birthdays? Is this surprising to you, or is this something you already kind of act out? Let me know, because for me, I've never realized what birthdays could mean, and sort of looking at them this way made them mean so much more to me. And I hope that has the same. I hope this has the same effect for other people, reframing it. All right. Well, Church of Thought out.